Bears schedule release 2025. What's up, guys? Most of you probably already watched the Bears schedule release video, but the most disappointing thing about this year's version is you could barely see the actual schedule and not until the very end. But it was a fun video regardless. And I wanted to go ahead and quickly go over this year's schedule and give my initial opinion. I never put too much thought into trying to guess wins or losses, but I do like to take a look at the schedule and give some initial thoughts. One thing I do not like right away is having our bye week so early in the season. In a grueling 18-week schedule, having a bye week after just 4 games will make the end of this season even more treacherous for this young football team. Last year, all of our division games were late in the season, but this year we start off with two NFC North battles right off the bat. Facing the Vikings on Monday Night Football in Soldier Field to open the season, that one should definitely be fun. Then we travel to Detroit before coming back home to take on the Cowboys, a trip to Vegas before our Week 5 bye. But then you realize maybe why that bye week was put there, as starting in week 6, we have 3 out of 4 games on the road, all 3 really tough matchups. Traveling to play the Commanders, the Ravens, and the Bengals, with a home game against the Saints mixed in. But then when we get to the second half of the season, it starts out at home against the Giants before playing the Vikings for the second time in week 11. Interestingly enough, we will play the Vikings twice in the first 11 weeks, but we don't play the Packers for the first time until week 14. So the Ben Johnson versus Matt LaFleur rivalry is going to get off to a late start, but another potentially tough stretch of games to end the season as well. We have the Steelers at home before we travel on the road in back-to-back weeks to play the Eagles and Packers. Then we get a gift game against the Browns before playing the Packers again at Soldier Field week 16. The Bears and Packers are going to play twice in 13 days. Something I don't remember us doing in a long, long time. But then after playing the Packers the second time, to play at San Francisco against the 49ers in week 17, and then we finish the season at home against the Detroit Lions. Ben Johnson versus former team, and who knows, playoff implications could very well be on the line. What a fun schedule, guys. I know people will say this is a tough schedule in 2025, but it's just due to us playing the NFC East and the AFC North, both really tough divisions, and that's on top of playing the NFC North teams twice apiece. So we aren't going to have it easy no matter what. But remember, Ben Johnson doesn't want it easy. In order to be the best, you have to beat the best, and the road to the playoffs start in Chicago on Monday night. Let me know which of these games you guys are looking forward to, or if you plan on attending any this year. I appreciate everyone who watches. Stay tuned. I have a ton more content on the way. Remember to hit that like button, and until next time, bear down.